All right, listeners, welcome back to another deep dive. Today, we're looking at a local football club, AFC Rockingham.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're over in Western Australia.
Okay.
So I'm pretty interested to kind of dig into this with you.
Yeah, I've taken a look at the materials here, and
Yeah.
it seems like AFC Rockingham is part of the Sunday leagues that are managed by Football West.
Okay.
So that's the governing body for amateur football over there in Western Australia.
Gotcha.
But the thing that really stood out to me looking at all this stuff was that they're really trying to be more than just a place to play football, you know?
Yeah, they're really emphasizing that community aspect.
Exactly.
I think that was pretty cool.
It's not just about, going out there and winning.
Right.
It's about getting people involved.
Yeah, getting the community involved.
Spreading the love of the game.
And it's really cool that they've got teams for all ages
Yeah.
and skill levels.
Absolutely. Like, they've got the Masters leagues, right?
Yeah, the 35s and 45s.
Yeah, the 35s and the 45s. So that's a really cool idea.
Yeah, it's like reliving your glory days without the pulled hamstrings, hopefully.
Well, exactly. I mean, that's the beauty of having those Masters leagues.
Right.
Alongside, the regular Sunday league teams and even a social league.
Yeah.
It's like this pathway,
Keeps people involved as they get a little bit older.
Right. Keeps them in the game.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I was also impressed by the way that they're trying to build a really sustainable structure.
Yeah.
They're focusing on getting a strong volunteer base.
Yeah, absolutely.
They want to have smart management. And then, of course, it's really important to keep those fees affordable
Right. Make it accessible.
so that anyone can join in and get involved.
Yeah, that's a key thing we see a lot in successful community organizations,
Yeah.
is that they're really focused on building something that is sustainable and inclusive.
For the long haul.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, one thing that really stood out to me was their off-season five-a-side competition.
Oh, yeah.
They've been running that for 6 years.
That's impressive.
They have 14 teams participating. It seems like the demand is growing.
That's great.
It's a great way to keep that competitive spirit alive
Absolutely.
all year round.
Yeah, and it really speaks to their overall mission to promote the game.
I was thinking maybe we should check it out next year. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Now, speaking of community, their home ground, Laurie Stanford Reserve, sounds pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah. It's a great facility.
3 main pitches, 6 smaller ones.
Those smaller pitches are interesting because they suggest that they might have plans for junior leagues in the future.
Oh, that's a great point.
That's a smart move to make sure they have the facilities
Yeah.
to support the next generation.
Yeah, so they're really thinking long term.
Absolutely.
And, of course, they have a clubhouse.
Of course, you got to have the clubhouse.
I was picturing, families there after the match, grabbing a burger,
Yeah, having a drink.
having a laugh. That's a good atmosphere.
Yeah, creating that family-friendly
Yeah,
atmosphere.
it's a real community hub.
Right, it's not just a sports club. It's a place where people can come together.
And they've got some really cool plans in the works for 2025.
Oh, yeah.
New sponsors. They're going to have Umbro kits.
Umbro, that's a big deal.
They're well known for their football gear,
Yeah.
and they're looking for coaches.
Oh.
So if anyone's listening who thinks they've got
Hey,
a knack for tactics,
get your whistle ready.
AFC Rockingham wants you.
That's exciting.
Now, but here's the thing that I think is really important. They are dedicated to keeping those fees low
Yeah.
so that everyone can afford to play.
That's huge.
It's really important.
That's a really commendable commitment to make sure that finances aren't a barrier.
To playing the beautiful game.
Exactly. And, the cost of organized sports can be really high,
It can be prohibitive.
especially for families, and for kids who want to participate.
So it's really impressive that they're making that effort
It is.
to keep it accessible.
Yeah.
So I think the big takeaway here is that AFC Rockingham is more than just a football club.
It's a community.
It's a community that's built on passion, development, and inclusivity.
Absolutely.
And I think that's worth celebrating.
It really is.
It really is.
And it kind of makes you think about, the role that these local sports clubs play in our communities.
Right?
They bring people together.
Yeah. It's not just about the competition,
Right. It's about belonging.
and creating opportunities for everyone.
Yeah.
I think this has inspired me to maybe check out a local match.
You should.
I think I will. I might even dust off my boots. You never know.
You never know.
But at least I can enjoy, a good burger and a laugh.
Sounds like a plan.
On the wall.